Alrighty, guys. Very serious topic today, okay? So I have titled this very appropriately for what is going on right now, okay? So I'm just going to wait until some people get on here. So I know that the notification just went out on my community board. So we have a new hashtag here, and I'm going to put it in the chat here. What makes a karmic soup? Okay. So we just had 3, then 4, then 3. So Aquarius here. Hi, boo. So I'm waiting for everybody else to get on here and then we'll begin. Okay. So we're going to talk about Fall Guys. How each player in that karmic soup is an ingredient in that soup. Okay. But this is a soup that's meant to poison instead of nourish. Okay. So we're going to get into it. Okay. Hey, Kara. Hola. So let's get to the different ingredients here, if you will. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my phone here so that we can cover different things here. Hold on just a second. I'm going to pull it out. Hold on just a second. I'm just going to go back to my page here. Okay. So, Coven Fall Guys. We are dealing, and they're starting in with the throat chakra attacks already. It's not going to stop me. I will do this 3 hours if I have to. Keep delaying it. I'm still going to talk about it. Coven Fall Guys. What is a Coven Fall Guy? It's somebody that is selected to be the patsy. Okay? It's somebody that is selected to be the one that takes the ribbing, right? To be the face. They, in exchange for having their face out there and being famous, but I mean, they've been infamous instead. Okay, to be famous and to be seen, they're willing to be exposed and this, that, and the other thing. They're willing to put their head on the chopping block to be the face for the organization that's running things in the background. Okay, and that's part of this karmic soup. Okay, part of that karmic soup with this fall guy. This is the one that is willing to take the ribbing. This is the one that's willing to get all of the attention, whether it is positive or negative. They want praise and they want hate. They want both of it. Okay, because they chose in exchange for things that are going on in the background. No, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm going to start mess. I'm going to start mess. Look at me while I protect the ones in the background doing everything else. Okay? Doesn't make this person any less culpable, but they are the fall guy. They're the ones that take all of the brunt of everything while the other ones do the fucking fuckery in the background. Okay? So they are like the gravy, if you will, in this soup. They're like the soup base, right? They're the ones that take all of the they're the ones that are meant to make all of these triggering posts and all of that stuff. And, you know, they're meant to steal from people and be very blatant and obvious about it because they are protecting somebody in the background. Okay, so they have to be the patsy, the fall guy. Okay. We're going to get into it, guys. And I am going to do a reading, by the way. Okay. So part of this karmic soup, okay, part of the ingredients that go into this soup is a thief. Because At the end of the day, that fall guy is siphoning off what they can by studying, and they place somebody that they know doesn't have any other distractions. The person has to have no man, no kids, no life, no job, no nothing. They can't have anything else, any other obligations, so that they can devote themselves to the task at hand. All right? So who do we know that fits that bill? Okay? I think you know exactly who we're talking about. I'll give you a hint, flower. Okay? And that's all I'm going to say. So part of this karmic soup, there has to be a thief energy. Okay? When one thief is exposed and leaves, there's a deficit. There is a thief deficit that happens. So before they know that that person is about to make their exit, they already put a plant in place. They can't miss any steps with that thief energy. I hope this is making sense, okay? Because it goes deep, guys. Okay? So if anything has been stolen from you, ideas, energy, time, anything has been stolen from you, money, anything that has been stolen from you is because of this thief energy. It's the base of this karmic soup, okay? And they choose this medium because it's cost effective for them. And they choose this medium because they can get as many as they can as possible. Okay. So when one leaves, when one thief energy leaves, it's replaced with another one. That's how these organizations work. There has to be somebody that has a different job. There has to be somebody that does the spy work. There has to be somebody that does the triggering work. They have to have somebody that does everybody has a job. Okay. Nobody stays twiddling their thumbs, everybody has a job. But the basis of their operation is thievery. Okay. What do they say? The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Okay. And it's not in that order. Okay. First, they come to destroy when there is an oversaturation. You have an original few that are doing through the will of God, through being children of God, doing something. Then you get the copycats, you get the bastardization copycats that come in that try to study the original, so they do a bastardized version of it. Okay. I know that what I'm saying right now, judging by that there's only two people here, Aquaria and Kara, I maybe this is kind of like going over people's heads, but come back to it when you're ready for it. Okay. But with this karmic soup, as I said before, that thieving energy is something that they cannot be without. They need to have a thief in their operation. So when one leaves, another one comes in. Okay. One thief is exposed and leaves the arena, another one comes in. But they have to make it like none of them know each other. They have to make it like none of them know each other. When in actuality, they all know each other and they're all connected. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Now we are going to do a reading on this, and I wanted to make a quick, and I got to hide my phone because I just don't trust motherfuckers. Okay. This is the thing, guys. You got to give me a few minutes to recalibrate here because we're getting deep, and I put my snorkel on, but we're going to get deep. Basically, the gist of this message is that they attack everybody, okay, because they are looking for a specific bloodline, okay? They are looking for the one that is in charge of reparations. They're attacking the one that is in charge of reparations. And that's all I'm going to say. All right. Notice how my throat goes out right there. All right. So with this thief energy, with this jackal energy, you find yourself on a hamster wheel. Okay. Unless you're aware of this, and this is why the ladies and I are bringing this information to you. If you're not aware, you're going to keep on getting robbed. If you're not aware, you're not going to know to pray. You're not going to know what to pray against. Okay. General prayers are nice for a general communion with God, but you have to know exactly what to pray for and pray against. Okay. And this is why the ladies and I are doing what we're doing. All right. Okay. So we have 2 here and we have 2 that are watching. Who's watching that's not saying hello? Okay. So this karmic soup, we're going to talk about it. Okay. That thieving energy, even if one leaves, they learn their lesson with that one that left, right? Because they're constantly studying the situation. They study, meet up what went wrong. Then the plant that they put in here by the name of flower, they plant the flower in here, right? Which is actually a weed. She's a weed. Okay. It's funny that, it's kind of ironic that the weed is named a flower, but I digress. But they make sure they look at the personality traits and they look at that person's life. Do they have any other obligations? How devoted can they be to this? Right? So they look for somebody that doesn't have family or, doesn't have a good relationship with their family or is against their family. They look at everything. Okay. They look at any family ties and how close they are to their family so that they can break away from this so they can be devoted to that. Okay. They look if they have a man, they have a job, and look at the 2 middle factors there. There's no obligations to a job because they got kicked out, and there's no obligations to a man because no man wants them. So this is the perfect patsy, the perfect fall guy to take all of the guff while the operation continues in the background. Okay. They're willing to look like the doofus to protect the people in the background that are doing the fuckery. Okay. That person doesn't mind being blatant about it because they already signed on the dotted line. Okay. They're very aware of their stance in this. They're aware of their weight in this, and they are very aware of what they bring to their table in their operation. Okay. So tell us more about this operation. Okay. Of what's going on behind the scenes. All right. This jackal energy, this thieving jackal energy. This is why the ladies and I have been saying, pray not against the person, but the entity that's embodying them. Because then once you destroy that energy, that entity, it won't inhabit another person and the cycle won't continue. Okay. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay. So tell us about this thieving energy and what does it look like? Okay. I know I had to have very specific, and this is coming out. Okay. These 2. All right. Right in the middle. So what I'm getting from that bottom of the deck, okay, is that they pick somebody that has nothing left to lose so that their devotion level is on 100. Okay. Came out again. Nothing left to lose. This is nothing left to lose. You might as well. You have nothing left to lose. You have nothing else going on in your life. Okay. So they had to look for that particular person to be the plant. Get it? Plant, weed, named after a flower. It all comes together, okay? Once you start getting aware of shit, everything comes together, okay? My chat is not moving at all, so I don't know what's going on, but say something, guys. Say something. I don't want to think that they're fucking with the chat here, which is always a possibility, but let me see here. Okay. So, tell us about this plant operation that's going on behind the scenes. What is this cover hiding what's going on in the background? What organization is this flower the face of? What do they do? What are they about? Because if we don't destroy the spirit that is within this person, it's just going to jump into another body. So this is really why they say you got to pay attention to the word for what it's saying, okay? And really get it into your spirit and into here and into here and into here, okay? We wrestle not with flesh and blood, and that's exactly what it means. Because you can fight that person, but that spirit will jump into somebody else. Okay? So how do I word this? What is this person protecting? We just got one. First one that came out. Doesn't this weed refer to this card a lot? It's a word spell that she's trying to put on people. Okay? What's going on in the background? That this fall guy is protecting their clan from having exposed. What's going on in the background? Because now the players in that operation have exposed themselves. This whole deal has exposed the players in this. We know exactly who's in that group. All praises to the Most High for having it happen that way. Okay? Okay, that's way too much. What is this fall guy protecting from being exposed in the background? What I'm feeling is some of them might be connected to some crooked cops. Okay? That's what I'm getting with this. There's a whole operation going on in the background, and this person took on the job of being the one that there's all this focus on. Okay, meanwhile, there's a lot of fuckery going on in the background that is not being checked, and we're going to check that. What's going on in the background that this fall guy is the face of? Okay. 3 of Wands. I'm getting the word international here. I feel this person knows somebody um, in higher positions. This is why they have been able to talk about certain things and not get flagged, okay? Because they have a connection to higher ups. Let one of us try talking the way that that person has been trying to talk, automatically we get flagged. That person can show penises, can show all kinds of things, can tell people to go kill themselves. They can do all of these things and they never get flagged, ever, 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 ever. If it's not suspect to you by now, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? We can only do so much with these videos here. Okay? It's up to you, the viewer, to have some moral fortitude and do something about it. You have access to that report button just as much as anybody else does. I don't know why some people are scared, and some people want you to say, "Oh, I'm not scared," but it's like, this is an unconscious thing, okay? Okay. All right, I'm going to put that one back because I didn't ask the question yet. Hold on. Just going to put that there. Okay. So what's going on in the background that this fall guy is protecting from being seen? What's going on in the background that this fall guy is protecting from being seen? It's immunity. I'm getting the word immunity. Flag immunity, report immunity. Okay, there's something they're doing about immunity. There was perhaps a code that was put into the system, into the algorithm, that whatever somebody reports, it has absolutely no effect, that it has like a null thing in there, somewhere in the coding. Okay, null, right? Okay, we got the this is the page of wands here. Okay. So what does this go with? This is the stealing of ideas, okay? They know that these ideas are connected to your spiritual purpose, why you're here, okay? So they're going to sneak around and look for people that are innocent enough to talk about their ideas. Just like I told you guys months ago to stop talking about the status of your unions here. Okay, whether you're with them or not, don't talk about it here. Don't talk about it here. Okay, the same thing I'm going to tell you about your ideas. If you get an idea for some kind of project that you want to get off the ground, don't put it here. In your innocence, don't wind up making a mistake you'll regret. Do not put your ideas here. Okay, do not show your natal chart information here. Okay. They are looking at our videos to see whatever information they can get because they don't trust their own readings anymore. Okay? So they are depending on our slips of the lip to facilitate whatever it is that they need to facilitate. Okay? This is not going to be a long video. This is 24 minutes in. I'm going to be in about 30 minutes and that's it. Okay? So this karmic fall guy, this Coven fall guy, is kind of the whipping boy, right? In exchange for notoriety, for having their face out there, and they have mastered the art of deflection. Okay, they study all these scientific and psychological things before they even get planted here. Okay, and as I said before, there's plenty of time for this person to study things, and they have said it out of their own mouth that they are hermits. They have no other things going on in their life. They're at home all the time. They're the ones in front of the computer doing the hacking, doing the coding. And that's the one. And when they look for somebody to be this fall guy, they look at their technical skills as well. They look at the accolades they have. Okay. And if this person is in tech and knows how to do tech, okay, knows how to do coding, is perhaps a web developer. If they have web developer anywhere in their name, then you got to run for the fucking hills. Okay. Because they're definitely the ones that are doing the hacking, the coding. Okay. And they're the ones that give this information to the ones in the background. Okay. So what's going on in the background? Okay. They are with this 10 of Cups here. At the moment, they're very happy, right? Because even though they know the Most High gonna whoop that ass, you know, they depend on what we are seeing. Okay, they're very, very visual. They are depending on what we are noticing here. Okay, and that's why they take great steps. That if they look foolish on a video, they delete it and say that somebody reported it. Okay, that's what I'm picking up with this. Okay. What they won't tell you is what's going on in their mental and emotional states. Let's find out what's going on in their mental and emotional states. I feel like I'm being protected from getting too deep with this. Thank you, Ahaya. Because I'm energetically, I feel like I'm just scratching the surface, right? I put my snorkel on, but I feel, look what's on the bottom here. Enough said. Okay. I feel like I'm just scratching the surface, because if I get too deep, it's gonna get very, very ugly, the things that get pulled out here. Okay. So perhaps I'm not ready with my spiritual muscles yet to handle it. And you know what? If that's what he says, I trust him. I'm not here to, you know. So yes, I am. Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. No, he knows when I'm ready. Okay. So if it needs to just scratch the surface, then we'll just scratch the surface. But enough of us scratching the surface, we get to the layers. Okay. So what's going on behind the scenes that this Coven Fall guy is hiding from all of YouTube and the world? What is going on in their operation? Okay. Okay. They're protecting who is truly at the head of this. Okay. They are being used as this karmic fall guy, this Coven fall guy is being used as a shield for this one right here. Okay. As a buffer. They take all the hits. Doesn't make them any less culpable, because they're still very, very guilty of their crimes, because they took it upon themselves to do what they did. Okay. What is this Coven fall guy, Coven Patsy, hiding? Wow. Wow. I'm just saying, guys. I don't know how clear it has to be. This was both a person and a system. So what is this Coven fall guy, Patsy? Okay, this one came out. What are they hiding in the background? We're going to pull another card on this. Something tells me that this Karmic fall guy wasn't an original pick. Which, you know, like I told you from the beginning of the video, you know, when one thief gets kicked out, another one comes in. The one that got kicked out was the original pick. This one wasn't the original pick. Okay. Can we get a clarifier for this Five of Cups here for what is that Karmic fall guy, Karmic Patsy hiding from its organization? Is protecting the Master Witch. So like I said, this person is being used as a shield. Okay? It's really this person, which is also that Emperor card, okay? This person that they're protecting is somebody that perhaps reads cards, perhaps does certain occultic practices. All right? I'm being told to wrap it up, so I'm going to wrap it up a little bit. So a couple of more cards. I'd really like to know who the other 6 are. I only have 2 people on here that are, who are the other 6? Oh, wait a minute. Let me just put that back because that kind of flipped over. Okay, let's try this again. What do we need to know moving forward now that we know all this information? It goes deep, guys. And like I said, I feel like I was only able to scratch the surface. As I build more spiritual muscles with this, because as you get more information about things, you have to go through certain things to build your spiritual muscle. So perhaps I'm not quite ready to go that deep, okay? Hey, you know, I'm not going to stand in the way of my father trying to protect me, okay? Okay, wow, okay. Judgment is coming. El juicio. Judgment. Judgment is coming. That's not a vain possibility or hearsay. It's a definite. Okay. All right, guys, this is kind of heavy, so I'm kind of going to, you know, leave it go here. I want to actually do something a little lighter in my next video. So, you know, I want to talk about something a little lighter, okay? Because it's kind of like bringing down the room here. All right, guys, so please like, share, and subscribe, okay? Make sure that your notifications are on to all. Okay, so you get all the notifications, not just some. Okay, make sure it says all. Click on all. Also follow me on TikTok at The Woke Bombshell. Okay, Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves and giving out big hugs. All right. So love you guys.